Throughout EU member states, there are thousands of integration practitioners and policymakers working toward the goal of including refugees and newcomers into their new host societies. Although they often collaborate in groups referred to as communities of practices, these communities of practices are multiple and highly fragmented, with insights gained within one community, let's say educational professionals, not reaching stakeholders in another, let's say healthcare professionals. There is also a degree of vertical fragmentation hindering knowledge transfer, with information available to policymakers and program managers higher up the hierarchy, not reaching practitioners on the ground, and vice versa. As a result of this, many practitioners are left feeling isolated, lacking the networks, tools, knowledge and resources they need in order to make a greater impact. But a new EU-funded initiative aims to address this. The EU-funded Sustainable Practices of Integration, or SPRING initiative, provides support to communities of practices through a number of innovative strategies.
The SPRING projects connect communities of practice that would normally do not interact with each other.
What SPRING does, it provides a platform to these practitioners to first of all confront themselves with other practitioners from all over the world and understand that although you are in different contexts, you might still go through similar problems, but it also provides you with a platform to flag out not only the problems but also the possible solutions.
It helps by creating connections.
SPRING helps by providing structured evidence.
SPRING will offer different types of tools to make it easier for those practitioners that do not normally have access to that information to build integration programs.
One of the innovative features of SPRING is how it places the needs of integration practitioners at the very heart of its activities. It does so in several ways. First, in order to support integration practitioners, it was necessary to learn more about how many and where exactly they are active.
Community of practice is a group of people with the desire to solve the challenges and problems at their work by working together, interacting together.
The Join Us campaign is a really simple process where you can join the SPRING community, and it really helps for creating a network between practitioners and help us tailoring our services. And it's really simple to join our community. You can simply go on our platform visiting integrationpractices.eu and then sign up to 1 to 3 forms. And then you're part of our community. You will receive news, updates and a lot of key information about our project and integration practices.
Second, SPRING works with the stakeholders and practitioners to collaboratively identify and solve problems.
CoDesign is a collaborative tool that aims to bring together the actors who are experiencing the problem and trying to find the best solution for that very problem. When SPRING decided and the SPRING consortium decided to come up with to use the CoDesign as a tool and a new methodology for the project, we were very excited to be brought along. CoDesign is a process that includes workshops together with the practitioners, those who are very much involved with the problem, and it's a process that is divided into 4 meetings and 2 phases. Phase 1 includes common problem definitions, so try to find the ultimate problems, and phase 2 entails try to find the best solution.
Third, it brings communities of practice together.
The SPRING Consortium belief is that we are all experts. I mean, we as researchers, we have the policymakers, we have the practitioners, we are all experts in the field. So we all look at the same issue through different professional backgrounds, interest, time frame, but at the end, the most we can cooperate and collaborate, the most we can achieve. So it's really the research, social policy dialogue that implies a true knowledge exchange.
In the field of integration, especially at the local level, Civil society, state actors and private sector often are all involved in this process. And these different stakeholders, they provide different parts of they support different parts of the integration. And often there is a lack of coordination and lack of communication between these different partners.
Our research is based around involving communities of practice. Sponsorship involves groups of ordinary people and then organisations who support those groups of ordinary people to sponsor newcomers. We spoke to those communities of practice. In fact, we're still speaking to them.
So stakeholder workshop, it's an activity where we get all stakeholders around a table, and here by stakeholders we mean all the parties that are affected, that have a stake, so to say, in the topic. And they come around the table and they look at a problem together and they try to come up with solutions together.
We need the engagement of them. We need to have the participation of everybody, from the beneficiaries to the decision makers, to going through people from CSOs, from the academia. We need to have everything involved, because if not, it doesn't work. Once again, we want to promote the use of good practices, promoting the inclusion of migrants in a sustainable way. But the practitioners, they need to understand and they need to see that they have also an impact.
Fourth, it bridges communities of practice to the knowledge, evidence and tools they need.
The Spring platform is the backbone of the project. Rather than being a simple website describing the whole cycle of the project, it is a true hub gathering practices, practitioners and evidence at once.
In terms of tools that you can find on our platform, there's different database, the community database, the evidence database. There's a lot of infographics that will explain in simple ways our project.
So the Spring platform is innovative and we can regard it from many perspectives. So I think it's innovative because it gathers together content and it has an innovative way to glue together content from various areas.
Are you a practitioner wanting to be connected to other communities of practice, evidence, knowledge or integration tools? Join the Spring community at integrationpractices.eu.